What's up, legends? It's your hostess with the mostest, Liberty v. Justice. There's no period in my V because my victories never end, and I'm here to help you get your victories, legends. You're worth it. And sharing is caring, so care for a friend. Text it to them right now, and you're also caring for me and yourself. So win, win, win. Text the show out right now to a friend. What's up, y'all? You know, I don't have a whole script written out for today's show. I don't even know everything that there is to know about Juneteeth or slavery or about critical race theory. You know, quite frankly, I don't believe that any person, regardless of their circumstances or their skin color or religion or lack of religion or whatever it may be, I don't believe that any person is any less important than any other person, regardless of how much money you make. None of those things matter. And I also don't believe that United States should be divided. Now, I do understand that each state has its own laws, okay? And in some cases, you know, that could be a good thing. But for the most part, there are big issues such as celebrating Juneteenth and, you know, paid holidays and things. And those things should be... And again, there's nothing I can really do about it except voice my opinion and, you know, let's see how do you feel about it? Because I just don't think that it's right that only certain states are celebrating and paying people to have time off on Juneteenth. So I'm quite sure there's people out there protesting and not going to work. And I'm also sure there's people probably going to have lawsuits on their hands because they refuse to go to work today, which is fine by me. I mean, I would just have you have your own business, and if nothing else, be happy at a job that you enjoy doing, and also have the freedom to be able to celebrate your own freedom. So, I'm not black, you know, so I can't say that I know what you're going through if you're black or African American. If you're African American, then you're not for this podcast, because I'm not politically correct. And I mean, besides the fact that African Americans are actually the people that have come over. I have some friends that live in Kenya. So if they come over here and decide to take up residence, then they're African American. But anyway, I don't know your struggles as a black person. Okay? So what I'm saying is, if you're offended easily, this podcast is not for you. But I don't know your struggles as a black person. I'm not black. I mean, technically we all, if you think about it, we all have a little bit of black in us, because when the slaves came over here, Thomas Jefferson had sex with the slaves. He wasn't the only one. A lot of people had sex with slaves. And I wasn't born back then. You were not born then. I was like, probably. No, you were not born then. So, but here, you know, my whole thing with everything I do is to create conversations, communicate with my community, and to create bigger communities. So I just want to have conversations where we can support each other, not judge each other, and be good to each other, and get things on a level of more understanding. That's why I do this. I want to understand you more, and I'm not saying you have to understand me, although actually you do have to understand me, because if you don't understand me, then there's going to be misunderstandings, and then we're not going to be united. We're not going to be a community, right? So, but I just want to say happy Juneteenth. I don't think that is fair that if you have to be to work right now and you don't want to, and it's a 99% chance that if you're at work, you don't want to be at work. So if you are at work and instead of having a paid holiday, well, then apologies. Wish I could do something about it. No, I'm not running for political office. I can't say never, but I'm pretty sure I won't ever do that. Who knows? I might change my mind on that, but probably not. But I love being an artist. I love doing this and having my freedom of speech and not being under the microscope. But I do love you. You are worth it. You are infinite in value. And if you're listening to this, happy Juneteenth. And also consider starting a side hustle where it could become your full-time business of your own and be free instead of, letting the man hold you down. Okay? It's not because you're black. It's because you're an employee. And you have to do what people say, and I don't want that for myself or anybody else. I want you to be free and happy because you're worth it. So thank you so much for listening. Share this with a friend if you enjoyed it, made you laugh, made you think, you got something out of it, then please share it. That's the only fee I ask for the show. You are infinite in value, and I will do anything to help you, to free you, okay? Thank you so much. My name is Liberty V Justice. There's no period in my V because my victories never end, and I'm here to help you get your victories, legends.